I think it's one of your dish tracks.
We're gonna watch this video then.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all things between, welcome back to the SoulOh channel. Today, it's obviously me, Josiah, and Lou. How we doing, boys?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad, not
How
bad.
we doing, man?
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Guys, today we have a video by a friend of ours. His name's Tay Jones. If you guys have not watched this video, please go down in the description, like, comment, all that good stuff. This video is going to be top of the description. Show Tay some love. But yeah, we're going to be watching to Tay's recent video because the other day he was talking about some crazy that happened to him. And he said he's going to make a video about it, and he ended up making a video about it. It's called I Found 2 Missing Babies in the Hallway and Had to React Fast, which is very fucking concerning. Huh? Exactly. Play the edit.
Huh?
Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, but yeah, before we start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And, you know, make sure you guys follow the other socials down in the description. So, you guys ready to go into this video? I'm very curious to see what the fuck happened.
I want to see what happened, bro. How can you find 2 babies? What do you mean?
I want to see Tay.
Shenanigans.
My boy.
Give him a smooth. No, I'm kidding. all right. We're gonna go straight into it. We're gonna stop fucking waffling about. Let's go.
What would you do if you just found 2 babies walking outside your apartment? This was something I've never experienced before in my life.
I hope not.
What a mad question.
Yeah, what would you do?
I'd have to ring like police or something.
Bro, I would be like,
I ain't adopted.
what? Dude, I would not know what the fuck to do. Obviously, call police, but like,
I don't deal well with children if I can't have a conversation with them. Like my friends who have kids, when they get to a certain age where I can go around, visit my friend, the kid speaks to me, I'm good. The kid can't speak English yet, bro, I'm confused. So if I find 2 babies who can't speak English yet, bro, I'm gonna have to call someone else. Like, what, you want me to, what am I gonna do, man?
I think the baby's just as confused seeing you walk in, to be fair.
They're probably just like, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck? Alright, yeah.
This was something
That's 3
I've
times.
never experienced before in my life, and this is a warning to anyone that has kids, has a niece, nephew, little cousin, or anybody. Pay attention to your kids. If you think they're safe, make sure they're with someone that you know you can trust. If someone is not safe for your child, get them away from your child.
So get Lou away.
Over a little bit of a crazy thing that happened to me this morning. I wanted to make an intro a little bit calmer because at the time it freaked me out a little bit, mainly because it's a lot, man. To see 2 children outside your apartment and not really know who these kids are, have no other parents or any other adult in the area,
That's crazy.
and just trying to figure out what to do. This is one of the craziest things I've ever dealt with. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you enjoy the video. Drop a like, drop a comment. And yeah, let's get into it. Read the title right. I literally woke up, was about to start making breakfast, and I saw 2, not 1, but 2 babies just walking outside of my apartment. Police and everything just left.
What, like that?
If they're walking like that, I think you need to call a priest at that point. That one
They're
is...
walking like that. You need to call Tony Stark, bro. I think we called Spider-Man and Spider-Woman.
Bro,
the police can't handle that
bro,
one.
if the babies are walking like that, I'm closing my door. I'm not letting those motherfuckers in.
That ain't my problem.
That's a no-go for me. Holy
Bro, good,
shit.
man, I'm good.
Cross comes straight out. Holy water. Holy water.
Yeah. Jesus is needed.
That hat's fire.
It is.
And everything just left. I wanted to kind of talk about this because it's one of the craziest things I've ever experienced. And I've jumped out of a plane before, been snorkeling around sharks, done my fair share of fun, crazy stuff.
He also said yesterday he's dated big booty Latinas as well. So that's a crazy thing he's done.
Never thought I'd be jealous of another man, but I am now.
Done my fair share of fun, crazy stuff. Not even just fun, but actual crazy stuff. And experienced a lot of crazy things in my life. But that was one of the craziest feelings I ever felt. Your kid should not be able to leave the apartment with at least 10 pounds worth of force you need to open the front door, let alone it's too high for these kids to grab. You gotta be able, there is no way your children should be able to get out of the apartment, walk up a whole 2 flights of stairs, no clothes on. Kids shouldn't be able to go up the stairs at 16 months. That's a...
Brother, like, I think fuck Tay found them, dude. Like, with how crazy this fucking world is, dude.
Let's be real though. If you would trust anybody with your kids, it would be Tay.
It would be Tay.
True.
Yeah.
He don't have no kids, but like, yeah.
But we've seen him around kids. He is the cheesy guy.
He's got the family, bro. We are all his kids.
Well,
metaphorically.
He's older than me, but not that old, right?
Metaphorically.
Big Unk. Can we get a big Unk?
Big
Guys,
Unk.
type big Unk in the comment section. Let us know you've gotten
Hey,
this
if
far.
you made it this far in the video, type big unk down below.
He's
We'll
gonna
remind
hate
you of that
one.
later.
But no, dude, like if there's anyone that's gonna find the kid, and you're like, holy fuck, thank God, it is Tay. Tay's the guy that you want to find your kid, dude.
Well, there is no way your children should be able to get out of the apartment, walk up a whole 2 flights of stairs, no clothes on. Kids shouldn't be able to go up
Wait,
the
they got
stairs
up?
at 16.
They got upstairs,
They got upstairs.
so they're not on his.
Like,
crawled
they're
up
not even
two-
outside the door to like the apartment where they live. They're like 2 floors above.
Well, we don't know. We don't know how many like stories
Well,
are
he said
in Tay's
two-
building.
He said 2 flights,
That's
so
true,
like,
but he said 2 flights of stairs just there.
Yeah, so they could have been like on the bottom floor. They got up 2 floors.
Maybe.
oh, he might just be on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
Damn.
Unless he knows whose kids they were after the fact.
Maybe.
Yeah.
2 flights of stairs, no clothes on. Kids shouldn't be able to go up the stairs at 16 months. That's a year and almost a half. Not even 2 years old. These kids couldn't talk, say nothing. They didn't know where the house was. They were just walking around. So I want to share this with you guys so y'all understand. Children don't know any better. You'll see later in the story why this is such a big deal to me. My name is Tay Jones. I live in the DFW area, and I kind of wanted to make this video for a few reasons. The main thing is I wanted to be able to let you guys know, as either godparents, maybe parents, uncles, maybe just older nieces, whatever, cousins. Protect the people that you have in your life. Protect the children you have in your life. I woke up this morning having a normal morning. Read my, Jesus is calling. Read my good book, you know what I'm saying? And we were doing some shit.
You did.
And I was just about to start working on a video. Well, honestly, I
You
was in
did.
the process of cooking my breakfast. And I had just started to make my coffee. And I just hear these, cries in the hallway. And, my neighbors, they have kids.
Great impression.
So I'm thinking, okay, it's nothing. But I heard it again before I started cooking the eggs, and like literally I still got eggs on the counter and all my stuff over there. I was about to just start making some of that. When I started hearing the kids again, I looked on my Ring doorbell on my phone and I saw one baby. Can I help you? That was kind of weird, but I saw she ain't had no clothes on. Like, it was just a diaper. And she was walking
W
around.
edits.
This 16.
Jesus.
W edits.
Bro, this is what I love about Tay. It's such a serious topic video. Cracks me up, man.
Can I help you?
How Bouncer looks at me when I got my ID.
Ring doorbell
Yeah.
on my phone, and I saw one baby. Can I help you? That was kind of weird, but I saw she ain't had no clothes on. It was just a diaper, and then she was walking around. This 16-month-old baby, this a year and a half, a little bit taller than my table back there, like where the plant is, that height, walking around outside, no clothes on, just a diaper.
Yeah, that's
So then I'm
fucked.
like, nah, there's no way. Waited a couple.
Song
seconds,
Laws wanted to be a part of it.
Put the stuff down, pop my head out. I seen it's 2. It's not one. It's 2 babies. They're twins. Clean.
Damn.
Like, it's not like they were dirty or anything like that. And we walk around
Wait,
and on the top right here. I'm
Twins dropped
Yeah.
out on a doorstep.
Like, unless the stork got there late, there's no reason for kids just to be outside.
I think Tay Jones may have found his youngest stalker.
2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them.
They're like, we found where you live, Tay Jones. And they started crawling up the wall.
Imagine someone had like sent him babies, bro. Some stalker just said, "Yo,
Ugh, yeah, no.
Hold these. Hold
you
these.
know what I'm saying?"
That's some bad juju
Honestly,
vibe right there.
It would
That's
not
weird.
surprise. It
Weird
would not
stuff.
surprise me in America.
Imagine it's like, hey, these are yours.
Here's yours. There you go.
Nah, they're white. They ain't mine.
Okay,
No,
Cat
that's-
Williams.
like, it's not like they were dirty or anything like that. And we walk around and on the top right here. I'm in shock. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Like, where are your parents? Where do you even live? I've never seen these 2 babies before. I've lived in this apartment complex for 5-6 years now, since they built this. Like, I remember when it was brand new. And so it's not that I know everybody, but I've seen
Hey,
I think
it is.
everybody that lives in this, especially
What's
this
that?
building.
I said, see, it is.
And so it's not that I know everybody, but I've seen, I think, everybody that lives in this, especially this building. Anyways, I was, started to walk around, I just not trying to hold them or pick them up or anything, have them on the floor, because I don't know it's really terrifying to me, because like, man, there's so many crazy people on this planet. I've learned so much stuff, just how much weird shit people are into, not only on the internet, but
Yeah.
in real life. Like, I've seen so much
Yeah.
terrible shit that, like, why would someone leave 2 babies out here? So then once I'm like, okay, I can't figure out who it is. The
Very
little girl's
weird,
like,
bro.
Yeah, it's insane.
so pick her up. The little boy, he don't want to be picked up. He just trying to walk around. But I'm trying to keep them close, The girl, she seems like she just don't want to walk around no more. I'm trying to go. I go to the other end of the apartment complex, and there's this one dude. He has his vacuum cleaner open in the front door, and he's on, like, his setup is there, right, playing games, double monitor, playing video games, right, on the other side of the apartment complex. So he's playing video games, whatever. He don't even hear me knocking and yelling, and hey, hello, and his door's open. So then, you know, I poke my head and say, excuse me. He get up, go to the door, says, oh, hey, how you doing? He don't even say nothing. I say, hey, how you doing? Have you ever seen these kids? These kids are just walking out here, you know, naked. And it's not, you would think if somebody sat there and told me that, I'm gonna freak out. I'm like, what? I'm gonna literally freak out and be like, what do you mean? Da, 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 da. You know, it's just literally yelling and like trying my best to figure out what's going on, calling the police. But homie didn't even call the police. Like, homie literally looked at me. He said, what the fuck did I do? Like, bro, why you looking at me, bro? These two babies is out here naked. You don't
They're not his.
You wanna sit there on your video games? That's what's important to you, dog. So then, anyways,
imagine. I'm just imagining Tay running down the hallway of an apartment building, baby in one arm, baby in the other, just.
Hello, whose baby is this? Bro, that's genuinely like
knocking on his door.
And
Like,
it's
is this your baby?
And it's not that guy's baby, right? The guy with the door open, it's not his.
Nah.
Yeah.
So like,
Nah.
what the fuck, man?
I
Like,
can't
how
get the
does
image out of my head of him just.
him just
And the
fucking?
guy's there with his door to the place open. Oh, man,
Why is his
I don't
door
get
open
it.
to begin with?
Yeah, that's weird. Sitting there and he can't hear anything. And his door's open. Someone could just rob him, bro.
Yeah, that's just fucked, man.
Don't tell the internet the plan, bro.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Cut that out? No, I'm not cutting that out. But no, that's genuinely so fucked. Like,
Yeah.
don't like
on
that.
your video games, that's what's important to you, dog. So then, anyways, I'm in my mind, it's going through like, how would these kids get up the stairs? They can walk, kind of, but they not out here like climbing. They couldn't climb down off the couch without me feeling like, oh, you know, as an honorary godfather.
They didn't climb the walls then.
Anyways, I get back to the apartment. I bring them back to the
My
apartment.
opinion.
Well, first I go and check to see if the door is open with the stairs, and the door is open with the stairs. And that means if they would have tried to leave again, they could have fell back down the stairs. I live on the 3rd floor. There's no elevator. Literally, that's the big joke about my apartment complex when I stream is like there's no elevator. But dog, I'm just glad that they were here. So I bring them. So you know, anyways, we get back over here. I bring them inside the apartment. You know, crack open water. They don't want no water, so cool. I put a shirt on the little boy, but it's way too big because I'm a grown man. I don't have baby shirts, so it's like draped over him. He can't walk around. He keeps falling, and you know. So then I pick him up, put both of them on the couch, try to make sure that you know they were safe. They kept getting up, walking around. I kept looking for clothes I can put on them. After I laid them down, I called the police. I was in the middle of watching the Grits and Egg podcast. Shouts to the boys over there. There's some real good G's over there. They really talented. I like it.
Okay.
In the middle of the
Let's just react to the Grits and Eggs podcast. Leave a comment.
Come on.
Yeah, if you guys watch them, let us know. Let us know your favorite Grits and Eggs episode.
Let us know, man. And also,
Maybe
if you made it this
we'll
far
watch
in the
Grits and
video,
Eggs.
if you made it this far in the video too, type Big Unk in the comments.
Actually, no, not big. Comment Grits and Eggs.
In the middle of the podcast, I was like just hearing it, and it really freaked me out. And that's crazy because like whenever I wake up early in the morning, I'll hear crying coming from downstairs one over, and I think that's actually that neighbor because you'll see here in a second. So yeah, like they're sitting on the couch, called police. They on the way. Woo, right, cool. I go get me a water, sitting there. Police, or we wait until the police show up. Police show up, right? Boom. As soon as they get here, I'm carrying both. I'm struggling.
I'm just following. He's got the police there now. He's been obviously he's trying to just, you know, deal with them until they were falling over because they were wearing oversized shirts, and that's a crazy situation, bro. I'm just trying to buy time and keep them safe.
I'm just trying to think of like how does someone let their kids just get out? Unless it's malicious, man.
If
know what
it's
blows
someone
my
that
mind?
lives in the apartment, then fair, but like,
What blows my mind is Tay just sat there and said, I usually hear crying from downstairs one over.
Mm-hmm.
Bro's got that spatial audio.
Bro,
Bro knows exactly the position.
if you live in an apartment or you even been in like hotels and shit, dude, you can tell where shit's coming from. You can tell. The walls are thin as fuck, which is why Tay always says his neighbors hate him.
yeah.
I go get me a water, sitting there. Police, or we wait until the police show up. Police show up, right? Boom. As soon as they get here, I'm carrying both. I'm struggling to open the door. Almost drop one of the kids. Ooh, let me put you in the other arm. Ooh, got them delivered safely to the mother who's standing there with her. The mother.
Oh,
Oh, so they found.
wait. The police found the mother, and she's
So the
turned
mother.
up with the police.
So the mother.
at the same
The mother
time.
must have called the police as well then.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. And then the police connected the two.
Hmm.
So Tay called, said I've got two missing babies. The mother called and said I've lost 2 babies.
I'm really curious to see how the fuck she lost these kids.
Bro, how? Okay, so I'm mixed race, right? I'm half black.
Yeah.
A black man calling the police saying I found 2 babies, and then the mum is there, and there's a black guy holding the 2 babies. In America, I can see how that might be a problem.
But
Yes.
why would that be a problem?
I don't know, bro. I just feel like, you know, if a guy calls the police and says, "Yo, I've got babies, I found them," and then imagine the call from the mum had been made beforehand, so the mum's looking for her babies actively. Who knows how they got to the apartment? But then some random person calls and just says, "I have your children." Like,
To be fair, I would rather someone call and say I found your 2 missing children,
yeah,
than someone call me and say I have your children. I want £200,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's the vibe I was saying, bro. Like, the mum might not, you know what I'm saying, have the
Nah.
full story.
Well, if
Yeah, but I guess if you're ringing the police though and you're like, yeah, hi, I found these 2 babies that they
just running around the hallway.
They ran up to my apartment. They had like, obviously they had no clothes and stuff on it. I want to find out who they belong to, whatever. I think that's better than someone saying like I've got your kids.
Yeah.
I also remember Tay was on stream. He mentioned something briefly about a detective calling him like after all of this. So
Damn.
I'd love to see if we can get him in here for like an interview.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Next video. If you want to see Tay Jones get interviewed about finding 2 babies in his hallway, drop a comment. Run the clip.
She seemed crazy. She seems like a normal lady. She seemed sane. She seemed like she had everything under control. Like the babies seem, when I say they seem clean, like I know some babies that aren't super well taken care of, not because the parent is bad, it's just they might not know better. And they also weren't afraid of me as a stranger. At first the young boy was, but the younger girl, she wasn't afraid. She was literally immediately. And then after the young boy, who? Like normal kids, not bad, not misbehaving, anything like that. Get here, mom gets here, they ask me questions, we do go through that whole process. I don't want to talk too much about it, but yeah, we go.
Maybe we won't get an interview.
I don't know.
Maybe after the whole ordeal sorted, we can.
Yeah. The whole process, and I don't know. I don't want to tell y'all too much about the, I guess, baby daddy in this position or this situation, but the baby daddy in the situation, what I will say is, my understanding from what the girl was telling me, because it seemed like she was trying to plead her case to me, which I don't understand. If you ever in trouble and you don't know what's going on, it's probably best for you to say nothing, try to figure it out slowly, and take a breath. But anyways, when they got here, I opened some water for her. Grandpa ended up coming up the stairs too. She was on the phone with her grandpa. When I called the police, they said that, okay, they think they know who this is. So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, is this like just a bad parent that always lets their kid out? And I started looking at the kid like, oh no, y'all seem pretty well taken care of, you know? You don't have any blemishes on your skin. I think the little girl might have had like a little mark, but this is like a baby mark. Like what happens when you...
Obviously he's probably gonna get to it. What do you guys think happened?
I
From what
think
Go on.
I genuinely just think she took her eye off the ball for like 30 seconds.
But how would they?
Kids are
They would have already been out of the apartment though.
They mentioned something about like, I'm not going to tell you too much about the stepdad. It could be something to
Baby dad.
Yeah.
The baby dad. He might have had custody for a little period of time and then lost, took his eye off the ball as well. I think it's to do with him.
See, I have a nephew, and bro, that kid does not sit still for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have seen when he comes in here. He's in here, he's chill, then he's off again, and then he's back again, and then he's off again.
Yeah.
Kids just like that. You take your eye off them for 5 seconds, and they're just somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it was oh, okay, you get your custody back of the kids type of thing, and it's like he just dropped them off at her door and left.
Fucking hell.
Very curious.
Really hope not.
I also really hope not.
Yeah.
On your skin. I think the little girl might have had like a little mark, but this is like a baby mark. Like what happens when you trip? That type of thing. Not malnourished whatsoever. And at a certain point, I started thinking, okay, maybe it's just like an accident. But I don't understand how they would have got up the stairs. That's 2 flights of stairs that came up. It has to be at least 30 steps. And these are like full footsteps, a third of their body. It might be more. That might be half of their body height. They have to climb up all of them, both of them together. Man, but yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about from what I was told. I guess the mom was in the shower, right? Let's call the mom Janet. Janet was in the shower, right? While Janet was in the shower, her man's, the baby daddy, let's call him Ricky. Ricky was supposed to be watching the kids, but Ricky was running late for work. Told Janet, hey, let me use your phone so I can call work and tell him I can't be late. Take a shower. She hears the babies yelling. She don't think it's nothing besides, you know, them playing with the dad. Right? Ricky. Well, Ricky leave. We don't know where Ricky at. Ricky not answering the phone. She's steady trying to call Ricky, and Ricky not answering the phone. So they trying to figure that out right now. And to me, if I had kids at all, I'm never not answering the phone. You couldn't. I don't care what job I got. If I got kids, you think I ain't about to be with my?
I don't even think it's about that. I don't even think it's about if I've got kids. I'm always answering the phone. If you've got kids and they need to be watched, you don't just get up and leave.
Yeah, someone's left to go
work
to
or not. I'm pretty sure if you phoned your work,
people on the phone would have told him like, "Oh, we're gonna like maybe fire you if you don't show up on time, etc." So he's just said, "All right, let me get up and leave." But like at the same time, like you're saying, if you've got kids and you've been told to watch them by the mom, then don't leave them. You know.
Better yet,
mothers go through
don't leave the fucking door open. Like, how do they get out?
Yeah.
Mothers go through a lot. I feel like the mom always gets it worse.
Typically,
when it comes to having kids, because she's the one that has like, she gets like what stupid time off work and stuff like that. Like they get longer times off than men do.
Yeah.
I know it's not an unfair thing. That's absolutely fine. Chill out.
Guys, cancel in the comments. No.
But at some point, she needs a break, and if that is to just go and shower, the least you can do is sit there and watch the children.
Yeah.
But you can't just get up and leave just because work. Like even if they turn around to you and you said, "Oh, look, well, this is it. You're gonna get fired if you don't turn in on time." So be it. Go find another job.
And I know it's easier said than done, obviously, right? Because jobs are hard to get around this time. People do hundreds of fucking interviews and can't get a job, or applications can't get a job, right? At the end of the day, it's either you get fired from your job or you get arrested for, being negligent. So,
Child neglect. Yeah.
You know, so let's maybe
priorities, man. Priorities. Put your kids first.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were saying something.
You think I ain't about to be with my?
Child, please.
These kids somehow opened the door, went out through the hallway, up the stairs, all the way up here, down.
This was Tez building, man.
No one opened the door to check these kids. The dude that was in the corner, like, can we talk about that for a second? What's up, bro? If you see two kids naked with a stranger that don't look like they daddy, because I mean, these black babies, I'm black, but they don't look like
there it is.
They don't look like my babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would be able to see. These don't look like. Still, it's like it's enough where it's like you would be like, this dude is telling me like, oh, he don't know what's going on either. I would freak out. I'm saying, oh, bet, let me call the police. Let's figure this out. This ain't a dog. You don't just say, oh, okay. No, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You shouldn't do that with a dog either.
Yeah.
If your dog gets out, you don't go, oh, it'll be fine, I'll get a new one. No, go find your dog, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, people are fucking so inconsiderate, dude.
Tay walked out, this is a stepdad, bro.
Yeah. Yep. They're gonna be visiting every other week.
Bro.
Bro's got joint custody.
Fuck's sake.
Don't just say, oh, okay. No, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. The police is going to check up on them and make sure everybody's okay. The grandpa's here now. He seems somewhat sane. I'm just glad that they are here. I'm glad they're okay. I'm glad the babies are okay. They got clothes now. They got food. They got water. Whatever. I wanted to record this because y'all my people. You know, I don't really have people that I talk to about stuff like this, and you know, I appreciate y'all for giving me, even if it's only 50 people that watch this. I just appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. I don't want to make this video like super, oh, come hang out with me on Twitch, but I be streaming. I paint. I made this painting. This one I'm actually really.
Follow Tay on Twitch right now. Go to it.
Come on.
Twitch.tv/Tay_Jones.
Top of the link. Link at the top of the description. Top of the link.
They mean, or I'll do like one by one or something. You know? But
Link.
Guys are having a great day. Can you
Come on.
see all the actual things that are in this painting that reference all the different, you know, albums from this?
I'll let him show off the Kendrick for 2 minutes.
Did you pray today? I'm about to.
He says
again.
Satyr in an
When I had the
Iceman
babies in here,
t-shirt.
I was holding them. I was like, man. And he immediately just said a prayer over them. And that was the first time I ever prayed over strangers. I really hope they're okay, man. Watch over your kids. Watch over your nieces. There's some weirdos in the world.
And your nephews.
Watch over your nieces.
True.
There's some weirdos in this world. If you're watching this, please.
I think it's 'cause he has
come back
nieces.
next week, Monday. I have a really good video for you guys. It's about being a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan, dog.
Yeah.
Of a lot of people. Go be great.
Monday, my favorite day of the week. Some don't like it, but nigga not me.
Come on. We love Tay.
Yeah, Tay's
We love
goated.
Tay, man.
See, you do this, you do
WK.
this. You go to the comment section, you type in what
SoulOh sent
a
us.
video. What man.
Big unk.
You love Big Unk.
We love Big Unk.
Go leave a like on Tay's video, man.
Come on.
Leave a comment saying SoulOh sent you.
Yep.
Show some love.
And in our comment section, if you made it this far, type in WT. W space TE. Come on.
You got Big Unk, you got Grits and Eggs, and you got WT.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, what'd you guys think of that? That was insane.
I
Good.
I could not imagine myself in that situation.
No, me neither.
No, bro, I don't know what I'd do, bro. Literally, I would probably just like call someone immediately. I wouldn't even know, like, because I don't live in an apartment, bro. I never have, so I don't know.
I think I would most definitely panic.
Yeah, that's like how does someone leave their kids? I want to know how the kids got out. Because if he's
Yeah.
as small as they say they are, how the hell do they reach that door handle?
I feel like some
Right.
people aren't just.
Right.
Some people are just not fit to have kids,
Yeah, sounds like.
which is an awful thing to say.
And I hate
that
to
you are not
diss this
fit.
guy's like whole thing, but like, are you like how the fuck you're just gonna leave your kids alone? Not tell your wife that I'm leaving right now. By the way,
Yeah, literally.
I don't even think it's not wife, is it? I thought it was girlfriend.
or girlfriend, either one or the two.
Whichever, like, you would
Which is
shout,
even worse.
be like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I actually have to go. And then you would go, you know? You wouldn't just leave.
What you would say is, hey, I need to leave right now. Can you please get out as soon as you can? Wait for her to get out, and then leave.
Yeah.
And I will say, if there was communication and he kept saying, yo, I gotta leave, and he kept saying it for a while, and then she just never got out of the shower, that's on her, you know?
That's true.
Not fair, yeah. Be a decent man and let the woman shower.
Let her shower. If she was taking
Be
a
late
really
for work,
fucking
man.
long shower, maybe she needed the shower. But also, if you're taking a really long shower and your man says, hey, I really need to go to work, can you please hurry up? That way I can go to work. And then you don't hurry up, that's also on you.
Yeah, maybe hurry up a little bit.
Maybe hurry up. You guys are both parents, you guys both gotta make some sacrifices. You know?
True.
So
Take that from us.
Yeah.
All of us.
WT, man.
all of us,
WT.
we're all parents. We all make sacrifices.
Definitely.
I'm actually Lucky's dad.
Yeah, and I'm their son.
Yep.
What?
he gets his complexion from me. But, but yeah, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Please go subscribe to all of Tay's channels, his links, everything. It's going to be at the top of the description. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our socials. They're also going to be in the description. Anything else you guys want to say?
With the Gambit SoulOh.
Also, make sure you guys check out Joe's Eyes video. He's dropping one. I have videos coming out every week on Thursdays. You know, our channels are in the description as well. And I have an album out on SoundCloud. Please make sure you guys go check that out. It's called Event Horizon. I'll put that in the description as well. Why not? But yeah, lots of links in the description for you guys to go click. It's gonna be a fun little time. You're basically playing Minesweeper. So yeah, much love. Stay safe.
A bomb.